the end of the road might still be some distance away. But the first pit stop was very much in view. ACL debutant Saipa were on course for a first in their record books. The current Iran champions were in the driving seat for a spot in the last 8 of the biggest club competition in the continent. And if their recent form was anything to go by, their quarter-final ticket was all but in the bag. Ali Daei's charges have been undefeated so far in Group B, with wins over UAE's Al Wasl on Matchday 2. And Iraq's Al Quwa Al Jawiya on Matchday 3. Despite a draw against the Iraq outfit on day 4 of the group stage, Saipa are just 1 win away from qualification. Up next for Ali Daei's men, Kuwait SC. The win for Saipa would give them instant passage into the next round. But a victory for Kuwait SC would see them move into first spot. All to play for then at the Englab Stadium in Iran. Saipa settled first and should have opened their account on 8 minutes. Rouzbeh Shahalidou's header was destined for goal, but Fahad Shaheen was there to clear the danger. Saipa continued to lay siege to the visitors' goal. Kianush Ramati had his shot on target, but keeper Khalid Al-Fadli was there. Saipa were clearly the dominant side. All they needed was a goal to cement their authority. That breakthrough eventually came on 24 minutes. Ramati trying again from distance, and this time it was spectacular. Certainly worth a second viewing. The goal prompted the visitors to attack. Their best chance of the half came on 32 minutes, but keeper Rahman Ahmadi was there to preserve Saipa's lead. Into the 71st minute, and the home team was still looking for a second goal. Keeper Fadli, however, was a stumbling block. Before Shahalidou's fired it way over. Saipa had their best chance to score another goal in the closing stages. But it wasn't to be. In the end, Daei and all of Saipa had good reason to cheer, as one goal gave them their first ever ACL quarter-final spot. The other match of the day saw Al Wasl come away with the points against Al Quwa after a 2-1 away victory. Matchday 5 was over, and so was the competition for everyone except Saipa. The Iranian club had done enough to win qualification into the last 8. Their counterparts are already out of the competition. Now they're trying to salvage their campaign. Current K-League champions Pohang Steelers have had a nightmare debut in the AFC Champions League. Out of 4 matches in Group E, Sergio Faras's charges have won 1, drawn 1 and lost the other 2. But all was not lost yet. The Korean outfit took on leaders Adelaide United on matchday 5, knowing victory could take Group E down to the wire. After 4 matches, Adelaide United and Changchun Yatai were separated by 2 points. And with 2 games left to play, a spot in the last 8 was still up for grabs. Matchday 5 saw Adelaide welcome Pohang Steelers to the Hindmarsh Stadium down under. Adelaide were carrying the hopes of a nation as they seek to become the first ever Aussie club to qualify for the last 8 of the ACL. The home team were on the warpath in the 21st minute. Diego Walsh sending the ball towards goal. Pohang keeper Shin Hwa-yong doing just enough to prevent him. The Aussie outfit was awarded a corner just before the break and wanted to make the most out of it. Jonas Sally missing the target by mere inches. Half-time then, and no breakthrough from either side. Pohang wanted to amend the scoreline after coming out from the break. Song Chang-ho let rip from well out. Adelaide keeper Eugen Galakovic alert all the way. The home team decided to jazz things up on the hour mark. They played a slick passing game and found their trump card in Walsh. The Brazilian cashed in his chips and sent Adelaide into the lead. 1-0 to the home team. Points in the bag for Aurelio Vidmar, and Adelaide need only 1 more to become the first ever Australian side to reach the knockout stage. The other match of the day saw the annihilation of Binzoon at the hands of Changchun Yatai. That defeat meant the V-League champions were the only team in the tournament not to have any points to their name. So it's down to 2. Adelaide and Changchun won their respective matchday 5 encounters and will face each other on the last day of the group stage to decide which of the 2 will progress. Finally, we circle the continent to find out the fate of some of the other groups on matchday 5 of the AFC Champions League. Al Karameh can see the light at the end of the tunnel, which is Group C. All they need is 1 more point to progress, and they could get it when they travel to the UAE to face Al Wada. Al Wada were looking for revenge against their Syrian counterparts, as the last time they met, Al Karameh demolished them 4-1. Both sides approached the first half cautiously, with the only notable chance coming on 25 minutes. Karameh's Ataf Jenyat's effort summing up the opening 45 minutes. Goalless at the break, a scoreline the travelling fans weren't too worried about. Karameh continued to attack when play resumed. The header from Fabio da Silva, too easy for keeper Nadia Lamyagri. The visitors were bent on their search for the opening goal. But keeper Lamyagri was just as determined between the posts. Al Wada needed a win to keep their hopes alive in the tournament. And right at the death, they produced the goods. Ismail Mata with the perfect pass to split Karameh's defence, and Mohamed Al-Shahi with the desired finish. 1-0 after 89 minutes. Almost certainly no way back for the visitors. So revenge was sweet at the final whistle for Al Wada as Al Karameh went home with a bitter taste in their mouth. Qualification still not secure for Al Karameh, and their 5-point lead cut to 2. The other match of the day saw Al Ahly and Al Sadd play out to a 2-2 draw. End of matchday 5 in this group will go down to the wire. Al Karameh still have the initiative, but paid for their complacency against Al Wada. A single point would be enough to send them through, but Al Wada are standing by to pounce on any slip-ups. In Group F, things couldn't get any more exciting. Prior to Matchday 5, Kashima and Beijing were neck and neck and level on head-to-head meetings. Either team could progress. Standing next in the way of Beijing's ascension was Namdin. Beijing Guoan fans filled the Fengtai Stadium and bore witness as the Chinese club played hosts to Vietnam's Namdin. But that was as far as hospitalities would go. Beijing wanted the 3 points and were out for blood against Namdin. The visitors set up a defensive wall from the start, but it came crumbling down on 15 minutes. The referee with no hesitation in awarding the spot kick after Yang Xiangchuan was barged over by Tran Tan Tung. Guo Hui shouldered the responsibility with the penalty and fired the home team into the lead. 1-0 Beijing. The fans wanted to see more goals, and Beijing were more than happy to oblige. Namdin cracked under pressure again on 32 minutes. Wang Changting's header clumsily found its way into the net. 2-0 now to Beijing. The home fans had good reason to cheer during the break, and they were cheering even louder 30 minutes after the restart. Wan Dong, the creator, and Yang Hao, the destroyer. Namdin left dead and buried as the 25-year-old stabbed the ball home. 3-0 Beijing. Another scalp for the home team and 3 more vital points in the bag for Beijing Guoan in the race for the final 8 spots. In the other match of the day, Krung Tai Bank were massacred 8-1 by a rampant Kashima Antlers. Matchday 5 ended how it started. Both two contenders back on level terms, and this fight was going to go to the final round. Matchday 6 promises to provide joy and heartbreak. Qualification in Group D was settled after Al Qadsir and Paktikor played out to a 2-2 draw in Kuwait. That meant Al Qadsir's progress into the last 8 was confirmed thanks to a better head-to-head record over their Uzbek rivals. The Kuwaiti outfit will head to the quarter-finals for the 2nd time in their history and will hope to do better than their semi-final exit in 2006.